Here we go. What's better than taking your own stacks?
Well, this is the most exciting part of the game that we had so far. Gibbs
It
there
is.
stealing the stacks, but the Emperor comes in and takes them all. Takes all the big ones. NIGMA Galaxy, they did all the work, and they got nothing for it. But the Faceless Void comes in. They want to get the first blood. Maybe they're going to be getting the first blood for it, and they will. Anchor now with that Stolen Rune with the Invis, he gets himself a kill. They're looking towards the Lesh as well, who doesn't have that much mana, has the Fairy Far. But the question is, can you survive through this? Ankrad is thinking about chasing, and he decides to go forward to land himself a double kill. Enigma Galaxy, that was not a rotation that you were expecting.
Commit for a rotation here, because they know most likely that Eingrad is taking their stacks here, and also now MC. He might not be dying, but he's certainly getting pushed away.
He has wands, he has that those heals from the Seeds of Serenity. Now the Relocate coming in, Einkrad, he had the Remnant left. They are going to be leaving the Medusa all alone. I don't think there's enough mana in this world to allow Munkushi to live through this damage.
He is not in the same position, like, as... And he is invading this jungle here right now, but ideally what you would have is a mirror situation where they can do what Afterlife has been doing on the bottom side. He just melted.
Very speedy.
Oh, and there comes the counter smoke.
Igma, run. That's what all of their fans are saying, but I don't know if they're going to be able to. They have another slot of fist chains, GH. He doesn't have a relocate, but has a healing Lotus. Maybe that's going to be enough to keep Mikey alive. No, it doesn't look that way. Definitely doesn't look that way. At least Kuroki stole the chakram, so he does a lot of damage in these fights, but he's just not survivable enough. GH, he tries to relocate his friend out, but he's just not gonna be in time, and now he's waiting in base. There is a countdown, only 5 seconds left to live.
Exactly, and that's mostly in the gold difference, because if Afterlife isn't as tanky, you can trade there, as that is a neat Chronosphere, but are they going to get Afterlife out of this? I don't think so.
He missed the chrono on the silencer, so he got the global off. Phantom, though, he is crawling. Man, you need a faster horse for sure. But the Lotus Orb does remove the time dilation, so that does give him the speed. But still, they do have the lockdown to finish him off as Einkrad with the Arcane Rune. He's gonna be making sure the Kuroki dies. Nice mech usage from GH just in time. Einkrad won't get the kill. And he even got pushed to the low ground there by the Wildwing Ripper.
But you need to get a mana burn, and I haven't actually looked at his items in a hot minute. What does the Void have right
he
now?
has the, he bought a Yasha now, and he had that Mask of Madness, so nothing much. Kuroki gonna be taking down the Lesh coming in. That's gonna be a huge chrono. I think he overextended a little bit. A nice blinding like Afterlife. No way he's gonna live through this one with Lotus Orb. He gets himself away, and this is a disaster for Enigma Galaxy. It looked like they had everything perfect there, but that was not the case. Now,
Kushi's here now.
Silencer, there will be a Stone Gaze. You cannot run into Kushi. Mikey has to pop the BKB to live as GH uses the mech to keep his friends alive. Einkrad think about going in, but he decides to just run around. There will be a global silence finally coming out from the side of one move, and Nigma, they have to bail. They have nothing else left in the 10 pips.
They had the heals to sustain through this fight for a while, even when they were in a pretty bad position. Like, them all being on the ramp when Munkushi comes walking in is pretty much a worst case scenario for that fight. Yep, that's Discati for the Medusa now, which is very powerful with the heal reduction versus the sustain of this lineup. Like, this is the problem for MC. Like, sure, he reduces damage, he can stay, but who's going to capitalize on him and his team and his building staying in the fight for longer if there's nobody to click there? And I think this Rax is just, yeah, they've actually, before, they didn't have the IO Lesh out of the base, but now they do.
They are having some mana issues on the Medusa. They're having some life issues on GH and Mikey. There will be a global silence stopping the relocate, so no taking the Lesh away for you. He needs to TP away. Nice kill on the silencer, beautifully done by Mikey, and the Stone Gaze just doesn't come out in time. How do you kill Afterlife when he has a heart? He just goes into the smoke. Oh, guys, they're here. Oh, no, what am I gonna do? Oh, I know, I'm just gonna cut them all down. Kuroki has the Force Staff, and he's gonna be needing to use it. He goes to the side, running away from the enemies, just trying to live. But there's a fire, a forest fire there, and Kuroki will be engulfed in it as Afterlife is on a wicked kill streak. They will be using the Stone Gaze. Void is trying to search for somebody in the backline, and Mikey, he is gonna be running away for now until the BKB does expire. Then it's gonna be pretty tough. Goes for an optimistic TP and doesn't manage to get out.
And you can see there that NIGMA actually chose, with the way that that fight was set up, to do it the other way around. Instead of a centralized fight around baiting out Mikey, their supports were already scattering, so they tried to get some pickoffs over on the side instead, seeing if the fact that they were split up to do something, but no. It turns out One Move's lineup is way better at fighting split up.
Especially when they're this far ahead. Yuma goes in, there will be a chrono onto the Ember Spirit. He's looking very much dead, so they will be finishing him off. Now, the real endeavor starts. Can you kill Afterlife? It's not looking easy. Here comes the Whisper's Hole. Yuma is level 20, but no more Chrono. Not going to be doing that much. Kuroki did steal the shotgun. Definitely helping him, killing the Afterlife, and they will be able to take him down. That's going to be 2,000 gold in their pockets for it, but now you've used everything that you have. How do you kill the Medusa? That's another tanky hero, NIGMA Galaxy. They're gonna be practicing their punches on these two. You can see that One Move are just getting closer to the creeps, chasing heroes on the side. They're making sure that nobody cuts the creep wave.
Once again, NIGMA very good at cutting creep waves. It's in their blood.
I really like that Mikey bought the shard. This shard is one of the best base defending items. It just helps so much.
Like, the AoE that you get on that thing is just ludicrous.
Imagine the Pit of Malice, and then inside of it the Split Earth is just constantly chaining people up. But that's not going to be happening. One big thing that changes everything here is that the Timbersaw now has so much right-click damage because he's a universal hero that he's so good at pushing between that damage and the flamethrower.
And we have the Chronosphere back up right now. Also a shard on the faces. What? And this is... That is the one!
That is the huge Chrono. They will be killing the Ember Spirit. The Global Silence comes out, but a little bit too late. They didn't stop the Chrono from coming out. One move, they got careless. They got together. They're now trying to punish GH and will be turning him into a rock ball, I want to say, before he goes out. And Mikey, he now has GH again helping him, though. He cannot die again with this guy, as they will be forcing him out. That's gonna be beautiful, actually. Mikey, beautifully done. He goes on to Mankushi. They're trying to finish him off. He doesn't have any more mana, but where's the damage? MC is actually just tickling him. Here comes Yuma. He's missing mana as well, but this hero doesn't need it. You do. Afterlife left all alone, and Yuma, after practicing those punches, look at how fast he's attacking, like a Wing Chun master, just smacking down the Timbersaw. It's just not enough to kill him, but he'll be getting the bashes in. It is gonna take some time, but ultimately Afterlife will fall. I mean, like, just from the Faceless Void, maybe with the Wisp using the overcharge.
Maybe then, yeah. But like that feels risky. That feels like...
True.
I'm not sure you ever want to use your Chronosphere on a gamble like that.
We'll see, we'll see. They are going for a smoke, so they do intend to use the Chrono in some way. Buybacks are ready on both sides, but the Underlord and the Faceless Void, they do not have the gold. They're going for the Medusa, and the Blinding Light comes out. He does have the MKB, doesn't care about that much. Mankushi pops the BKB, pops the ulti, and you cannot finish him off despite him not having any mana whatsoever. NIGMA Galaxy trying to run away. The Wisp still has the cheese and the Greater Healing Lotus, so killing these heroes is going to be much tougher. They are going to be going for the Medusa, disarming her, force them, getting herself away there from the Pit of Malice, but it will not help you whatsoever. He does buy back now, knowing that there's no Chrono. They have to take this Roach if they want to win the game. That will be a double kill for the Faceless Void, as they brought down 3 heroes, 2 of which will be buying back. Heincrad dropping low, he'll be taken down as well. The Remnant is left, so he can buy back and rejoin the fight instantly, as Afterlife is burning everything down, but it doesn't matter because he is the one that's gonna be in trouble inside of the Pit of Malice. He will fall, does have a buyback. There's gonna be 5 buybacks from One Move, and NIGMA Galaxy are still supporting the chase. Finally, he's gonna be using it. Yuma is back to full, as Heincrad will be back to the land of the dead. Mind Control is the one who finished up 4 of the kills, and now they're chasing for more. NIGMA Galaxy, they're doing it. They're not coming back into this game. They came back into this game, and One Move are the ones that are most likely gonna be losing it at this moment.
Holding hands, farming up, waiting for One Move to make another mistake, and I don't even want to call like the fight there a mistake. That looked pretty decent for One Move, and they could have cut their losses, but instead they went all in with the buybacks. Like, this is a void, he chronoed, surely we can win the fight now, but by now his DPS is just too much.
Afterlife is trying to run away. It's not gonna happen. These bashes are too annoying. Nice blinding light to try to save him, but this Faceless Void can chase you forever. You use the Timber Chain, he uses the Time Walk.
I'd really rather not, but this is
It's taking away his Flame Guard. Look at it. He's gonna lose it. Poor guy.
Oh my god, that's That's a problem when you're up against a Leshrac.
Phantom, he wants to run away. He has that pipe to protect him, but physical damage from Yuma smashing you in the face, pipe doesn't help you with that.
Yeah, which is surprising with Afterlife being... is he older than me? I think he's older than me.
Yep, Minecraft gets gone on. The BKB, nice global size. They're trying to finish off Yuma, but he's with the backtrack. He's just surviving. He's not taking any damage. There's nothing you can do to this guy. The stone case was going on, so they couldn't do anything to the Medusa herself. We'll be turning her into a piggy that is losing mana rapidly. There will be a bit of malice. No more force staffs. He has to stand his ground.
There she
and that's
goes.
just not an option. There she goes. There he goes. Everybody gets a one-way ticket to the base, but one move, they do have a buyback on their Medusa. No gold on the Silencer currently.
Who you just killed, so no, this was not a refresher to properly secure the win, and they can't be letting go of their guard completely here.
This game is not over, but they can go through the backdoor protection here. The attack speed on Face's Void just a little bit too high, while Afterlife is cutting creeps. And he quickly glimpses at his base and sees that it's not good enough. The Medusa will have to buy back.
Yeah, it's not just about the creep cutting here, though. He is also desperately looking for his level 25, trying to up his damage once again. I'm not sure if he hits it in time.
Nah, it doesn't look that way. They are going to be losing the range racks, the melee racks. They have a little bit more in terms of armor. Blinding Light will definitely help, but let's see just how much bit of Malice. Ember will be TPing right into it. Has the BKB, will be fine. They get the Hex onto the Timber Saw, trying to finish him out. That is a tanky hero that just gets melted down, and he does not have a buyback. They did catch GH, who's a big hero if you can kill him. The global signs does come out. No more Lotus Orbs to remove it. He has the greater healing Lotus to keep himself alive, but it's not going to be enough in the end. He still has a buyback, can go for it and rejoin the fight if need be, as Yuma is going to be slaughtering the backlines. Phantom is coming closer. Nope. Having a horse and being a horse, not two things, are completely two different things. So Mikey, much stronger. I don't know. Considering that the rest of them went to the base, I think he's having fun being chased. But once he looks back and sees that his house has been demolished, that's where you get those tears in your eyes.
Yeah. And I think the house has all but burned down.
Yep, that throne is burning though, and they get the lift onto the Ember. The stun will not connect. Chrono onto the Medusa, but this game is over. There's really not much to comment on here, rather than on one move, giving away, literally giving away game number one. It was theirs. It was completely theirs. Like, there was not even any dispute in that regard, and they decide to give NIGMA Galaxy a slam dunk with that 4-man Chrono.
They have two young cores who can, only go up, and they have 3 older, stable ones on the backline who've seen literally everything up until winning TI. It's because you're supposed to go roughly equal on last hits and then have a ton more denies because you're using the bonk, the Dragon Tail.
Okay, Kuroki, yeah, will be taken down. He was being super annoying to one move here in the top lane.
Yep, and definitely seeing the fact that these supports were meant to move more in action here, and both of the supports now at the ready. At GH, like, my first Firefly wasn't very good, how about this one? And the answer is no, you're still actually very fragile.
In a lot of trouble. Phantom drops low. He does have the raindrop that's going to be keeping him alive as GH does get taken down by Aincrad. That overtime damage is so annoying, but Aincrad, now he does have his ulti. This is a dead Dragonite. Mikey won't be surviving all of the damage coming out from the Queen. But I guess there is more option nowadays, and again, the skill ceiling of Dota will increase, especially macro game-wise.
I'm not sure if the macro skill ceiling has increased.
I guess there's more to do, right? So there's more to choose, more options. Instantly it's harder. They do get the kill, and they don't lose MC. Sonic Wave not ready for another 8 seconds, but even if it was, you do not have the mana currently to use it.
There's more options but less information. One of the things that, as a MC...
Trying to run. Again, the overtime. He turns around on Mukushi. That's exactly what I wanted. A freebie. And he will be getting in. Dodges the Scatter Blast. Cannot dodge the sound. That definitely does travel pretty fast. Nah, he'll live through it. Aincrad is going for a Spirit Vessel. I guess versus the Dragonite and the Timbersaw, that makes a lot of sense. There will be a Doom used on Mind Control, and he will be run down right now by one move. You're not getting out of this one alive. He can hope for a deny on the creeps. With that much armor, it's basically never gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I was about to praise Aincrad's item build up there because it really allows you, as a Queen of Pain, to keep on making plays and stay in the middle of the action because you have extra damage to offer.
Yep, that was a lot of extra damage. They finish off Kuroki. The thing is, are you going to be losing your own supports? Mikey comes over, GH dropping low. Aincrad doesn't really have the mana to continue fighting, so both him and Hakoda have to bail.
Okay, Assange, yeah, so naturally defensible heroes, plus a bunch of diamonds. Yes, he is.
Very dead. Global Silence came out. Queen of Pain doesn't have the blink from 5, but he will be standing his ground from the side. Yuma is coming. He doesn't have a wand. Explain this to me, Kips. How do you play him without a wand? Oh, because there's healing lotuses there on Kuroki.
Yeah.
He does give them in. He knew that was gonna happen. Though now he's standing his ground. He's trying to fight us. Have the armlet. We'll toggle it in the middle of everything again. No, that's not gonna be happening twice in a row. One move they lost 2, but NIGMA Galaxy, they lost their carry twice, and that's what it took to finish him off.
It is, but they're still in the right position to continue here, I think, with most of the big bolts and one move spent.
Yep, the double blink versus the double Midas. The double blink is winning.
Oop.
Still Munkushi is back to the world of the living. You took too long. You needed to kill us faster, and I'm back to smash your faces in as Aincrad. He gets the kill.
Yeah, they're gonna be just fine. Nigma are on the clock and they know it.
Aincrad caught. There will be a stun. There is a follow-up lasso. Damage output of the Raid King quite high. Not gonna be enough with the Global Silence. More than so. They use it every single time to try and bring somebody down. Aincrad will have nobody to assist him and he will fall.
Very valuable, especially because this tower still goes down anyway.
But they know now that the Raid King isn't here, so they are going to be going forward. Then there is no Global Silence, so Kuroki is going to be pushed back by the Hurricane. The winds are not blowing in Nigma's favor. Now turning around onto the Dragonite. He does have the BKB, so after he dies, he can use it, but that's only if Munkushi doesn't use the Chrono over him immediately.
No, Yuma was actually top already. The twin gate that he just took was down back bottom.
Yep. He didn't care. Like you put yourself in a bad position. Now die, and GH. That's gonna be something that's gonna be happening to him as well.
At the very least, they got that top tower again. They stopped Aincrad from a bunch of split pushing. Mid tower is still up, which means that you can make fast moves like this.
NIGMA Galaxy, they just don't have that much damage before the Raid King comes in. He will be met with a Sinister Gaze, and that is gonna be a problem for him, as his Timbersaw will get doomed, and that is it for one move. MC, slow down. He looks pretty fine. This heart build is getting pretty popular on a lot of heroes, and it really is keeping them alive so much. They will be in this one round going for Phantom, slowed down, stunned up, but he does survive. Sonic Wave gonna be huge, connecting him to the 3
Here
of
comes
them.
the damage.
Stunned. He didn't get the Doom off, and now actually he did. There will be a Chrono onto the 3 of them. That Chain Frost is destroying them so much, but NIGMA Galaxy, they're still winning the fight, even with the Chrono being perfect, the Ice Spire being placed in a solid way. It's not enough. Aincrad goes in. The damage output of this Queen of Pain is insane. They already lost 1 life on Yuma, and finally you will fall. They just needed time to the damage. Mikey going into 4 heroes, thinking the BKB will save him, and he might have been the case if one move decided to run away, leaving somebody behind. It's one ulti for the other. So who came out on top there, Kips?
I do think it's one move if they manage to get themselves into position now, because the Chrono is back up. You could fight right this second.
And they're going in. They want to be going in. They have everything apart from the Doom.
They're late.
Mind Control is going to be going in to break that smoke. Use the chakram. Go in again. Fight me. Come on. Let's go. You versus me. He doesn't remove the Spirit Vessel over himself. He just did so to the Shadow Strike. And Yuma will be going in and trying to finish off the Doom. They'll be able to do it in one stun. There will be a Sonic Wave pushing them back. They have the Chrono. This Dragonite is dropping low. He has the cheese. Will never get to use it. Yuma, he has 2 more lives, even though he has lost 1. But he's not moving from the bashes from the stuns. He will be dying only the first time. GH being dropped low there with the matches on the other side of the fight with the Overseal Totem. He gets himself away. They're trying to finish off the grab, and the Snapfire is still living. That Arcane Curse not gonna be enough, and Yuma, he is all alone. A king without his servants is no good, not strong enough. He'll be taken down. No, really, if you wait for the chrono to come back up, it's... I don't want to say it's gonna be impossible to fight, but it's gonna be damn hard to do so.
Absolutely. And really all they have left for them is just try and force mistakes here. Because surely if you leave this up to one move... Well, again, maybe one move just drops the ball, but there is the lasso. There's the
did
pickoff,
break
I
the
think.
Lincolns. No, he got the BKB off. Now it's a disaster. He got his chrono back. You wanted me, you got me now. And they're being rained down on by fire while the ice is freezing them as well. That is a catastrophic way to go. Being tortured in many ways. Mind control will be getting into the enemy base. But that is not your own base, my friend. TPing next to a Faceless Void with this much attack speed is never gonna work.
The Wraith, no. He's just holding very still, not breathing at all. Doesn't matter, there's 4 enemy heroes.
GH isn't breathing either, but not in a way that you were thinking.
I think I found him. But he TP'd out, did he?
He's not taking any damage, so, and I see him on the other part of the map, so yeah, he's fine.
He Spidey sensed his way out of that. That was a close call, actually.
Sure. They are going for a smoke immediately, one move. They want to fight. They just want to force something out. Yuma will get the blink out just in time. Afterlife was there, but there will be a Sinister Gaze pulling them in next to the Ice Spire. This will be a very cold death for them. This Red King, he tried to cosplay Arthas. That doesn't work too well.
No, you got changed out of that one. You're not getting that thrown back.
King rules forever, as they say. Einkrad will get stunned up. He has 4.5k HP, just stands his ground. Let's go. I rule the skies. Even though the Queen of Pages doesn't even need to use her wings to fly higher than this Dragonite. It's Mikey actually standing his ground. He's a little bit too strong. He's destroying the code on this Dragonite. The black dragon form a little bit too strong, but they need to kill the Ice Spire to be able to move a little bit more. Look at that backline in the screams in the base of NIGMA Galaxy. Kill GH.
And the best indicator, I think, is not like the little gold thing near the top, but it's all the little item icons.
Yeah, that NIGMA don't have. Mortimer's Kisses will rain down on the Dragonite. Global Silence stops them. Mikey pops the BKB. He's looking like he should survive this. Actually, the Sonic Wave pushes it back. It's going to be onto 4 heroes. Again, there are going to be screams of pain inside of the base of NIGMA Galaxy. And they are just losing heroes left and right. The Raid King will be dropping only the first time as the BKB. They're trying to finish off MC, but he gets to the side and survives. Mukushi hits level 25 in that fight, meaning that the backtrack will be available. Yuma, he would like to turn back time to a place where they could actually fight, where they could actually do some damage to Einkrad, who is standing in front of the fountain. What is healing more? Me on myself or your fountain healing you? And it seems like Einkrad, he decides to go back. That can lose you this game, but unlike in the previous game, they're not going to be making a mistake like that. This throne die? Is the background protection enough? Nah, it's not. NIGMA Galaxy didn't want to call GG. They still wanted to play.
They don't actually have any kill threat here whatsoever if everything goes correctly.
Top lane, though, there's a lot of kill potential here for both teams. Sakota dropping low, but the Blood Grenade doesn't really care about the Frost Shield. It will finish him off. Mukushi thinks about going forward. He'll be losing his career as well. NIGMA Galaxy use their combined power, their one hit each to finish him off. And, well, GH, I don't think that career was worth it.
The Medusa would abandon instead, and they could take this tower unopposed, but instead, MC should be smelling trouble right about now.
Yeah. What wasn't hard at the moment when they went for it. He goes for the roar onto the Medusa. They want to finish him off. Mukushi will easily live through it all. The damage is not going to be nearly enough for him to kick the bucket. But for MC, there's not going to be any escape. There will be a coil onto the Lich. There is... they're trying to do damage. Mikey drops super low. He does have the wand and the Fairy Fire. Not going to be enough to live. Einkrad sent back. Roki comes over to be a bonus. What a bottle! click there from Einkrad, saving her Coda towards the river to keep himself alive, and it is gonna be that when it comes to one move killing people, but surviving, it's not gonna be easy. GH, he does have the glimpse. Einkrad goes forward. He knows that he's a goner. He needs to be getting something out of this one, taking a lot of damage. The Lich comes over to assist. They will be bringing down GH. Einkrad being protected there by the Frost Shield ultimately will go down, and Mikey, now he wants the supports down as well. Mukushi coming in to help. The teammates, they do need help. There is a coil on the puck. We'll be using it there, and no creeps will be killing a Coda. It will be the puck. Mikey in some trouble as well. The double star storm goes to the other side. Kuroki takes the damage, and because of it, this puck will easily survive. Now, they see mind control, but he sees them as well. Gonna be screaming onto this Lich. Wants to kill him before the Lich gets anything off. And here comes Afterlife. I need no blink to do the damage. The Lich won't be getting any spells off, meaning that mind control will be living through the coil and the song overlapping. NIGMA Galaxy weren't expecting this. This is the most even game that we had 15 minutes into the game, though. 1k goal lead, 10 to 10 in terms of kills. None of the towers dropping. Now it's gonna be 11 to 10 because Coda goes down. This time around, he will not die without a fight. Lets out a chain frost, but well, that doesn't really do much. GH? He's not the one that's caught. It's you that is caught on the void spread, but it seems like he's gonna be able to survive through this. The simulate is at ready. No, silence from the puck just in time after the coil ends. And now Pantomime is gonna be next on the menu. He needs to get away from that impetus, but the thing is, if you do not take it early, it will haunt you. Medusa does protect him, and Kushi, when he stands in front, nobody can really go through him. He's gonna have... Oh, that arrow connected, and with the Stone Gaze, nobody can really save. GH will be getting his spells off.
Defusal for Yuma, which means that, you know, if he wants to... Oh, Mikey kills somebody, but I think the Dusa without ult is now under it. Yeah.
I'm looking at it always as the illusions are gonna live more with the heart than with the butterfly, and that's probably what you want. And Afterlife, okay, those are some hits from Kuroki. There will be a Doom onto the puck. Finally, they've caught him with it. Afterlife is surviving for a very long time, and ultimately they do finish off the puck as well. No denies will be coming through. Kuroki. No washed up players here. He might have been in the scene for long, but that is for a reason, because he's so damn good. Gets a double kill.
He is, and he might also be the one who will be on a lane alone and might need backup to come save him on the second life.
Oh, Mukushi slowed down, has the Manta, doesn't use it. We'll be using it now with the Stone Gaze. There will be a coil keeping it in place. Static Storm and the Kinetic Field not allowing him to leave just yet. His mana not healthy at all, and Yuma is starting to commit. They have the Guardian Greaves giving him mana, giving him HP. Afterlife popped the BKB, didn't do anything with it. He just got that annihilated mind control. He's destroying people, and Yuma now is singing a lullaby. It's actually a death song. The lyrics, well, one move, they don't want to hear them, but covering your ears isn't an option. It will be Mankushi going down as well. Yep, one move, you took too long to finish them off, and they evolved to a point where you can't do much. They will be going for a sleep, setting up on the Medusa. There will be coiling the backlines onto the Doom as well, and the Static Storm will be onto the Medusa.
Perfect.
Look at the impetus, it's just destroying her mana, being burned down as well. Hakoda trying to run away with the Glimmer Cape. He will be successful, but you lost your main hero. He does have a buyback. Look at what Kuroki is doing. NIGMA Galaxy, they're trying to completely take away any chance of one move here, to feel like they could ever beat them. The arrow does connect onto the puck. That is a good way to start the fight, and Afterlife is back to World of the Living, will be sent back. Isn't going to be popping the BKB. He got the Doom off onto the Naga Siren, which is a very speedy hero, so he's going to be running away. This is a Beastmaster. He still has the Aegis for another 40 seconds. Mind control will get arrowed in the back. Pantomime, he's the only thing keeping them alive with these arrows. He goes down to once, surrounded by 5 enemy heroes. Let's see, Naga Siren think about going into the fight yet again. Does have the mirror image. They want to fight. They're going to be going onto Mukushi, taking that mana away. Will be using the Manta, trying to run away through the kinetic field. Not something you can do. Mind control healing way too much. The Crimson Guard protecting him as well. They are trying to finish him out there with the Infernal Blade, but he will run away from now. And kinetic field will be protecting him as NIGMA. Kuroki, their captain, is just beyond godlike. That will be a big kill if you can get it, but he's way too speedy for Afterlife to do anything about. There will be a glimpse, making sure that this Doom goes back to the land of the dead as Kuroki continues to just rain down impetus.
When he's healing and not even dealing the most damage.
At 30 minutes, you are pushing the enemy base. It doesn't really look like they're going to be pushing anything, as they haven't taken a single tower down, Kips.
No, they haven't. Well, this is a good start.
Arrow doesn't connect. He's still gonna be able to bang those drums here and heal up if he wants to. The sleep is coming through, keeping everybody else away. Afterlife will be slept fairly soon as well. Nope, they're gonna be ending that one, going on the Void Spirit, and he will not be getting out of the Static Storm alive. No buyback coil onto the three of them. How do you run away from this? Breaking it immediately. There will be bounces on the Mirana. He gets himself away with those leaps, and Kuroki is in the backlines, getting the inputs. No high ground miss. Now it's only the Medusa left alone on the low ground. Everybody has abandoned their carry, and one move will call GG, understanding that this game, it is so over.
And that is such a decisive win.